What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in. I want to talk about Papoose. Papoose, he's had enough. Papoose had enough, and he went in. He did 3 live streams. I think the reason why it was 3 is because I think people started calling his phone. But he did 3 separate live streams to really explain his side, because I did a video yesterday about Remy Ma. I'll link it in the description box and in the comment section as well. Go check out that commentary so you get more, so you understand why I'm saying what I'm saying and what's going on here. Remy Ma made a live stream out of nowhere because Clarissa Shields was on the Breakfast Club and Clarissa was asked a question. She didn't say anything about Remy, didn't go in on Remy. She just talked about her situation with Papoose, and she basically was like, you know, she loves Papoose. She wants to be with him, but she's not the one who's married, right? Sort of keeping it, you know, trying to stay out of any type of issues. But Remy, because she is a narcissist, decided to hop on Instagram Live and go in on Papoose, as if Papoose was the one who did the interview and talk crazy about her, even though Clarissa never did. But that's just the narcissism. And she made a lot of claims and she said a lot of things. And I think Papoose said, you know what, that's it. So he goes live to rebuttal some of the BS that she's saying. And one of the things that he said, and I'm going to play the clip so y'all don't think I'm lying. He said, and I'm going to show y'all the clip, that not only is Remy lying about him living off of her, leeching off of her, but he wrote songs for her that he never asked money for, because to him, they were both working together. But she's also broke because she recently asked him for money. That's what he said. We're going to get to that clip so y'all don't think I'm lying. He says she broke. That's why she's having these breakdowns, right? And also that she's being extorted by Easy the Block Captain. The side dude, right? The battle rapping side dude. That he like, Papoose played a audio of Easy the Block Captain talking about how he's basically extorting her with videos and pictures, right? And Remy has no smoke for Easy the Block Captain, but she has all this smoke for him, because, and also he mentioned it because, again, we're gonna get to it. He mentioned that he caught her basically in bed with another woman, even though Remy talked about how she wasn't into women like that, you know, and made fun of women who were lesbians, right? So let me play y'all this is a portion of a 21-minute live stream, or live stream clip that Art of Dialogue clipped, and y'all can hear it for yourself. Remy is talking about he's stealing from her, he's pawning jewelry, but let's hear what Papoose had to say real quick.
I did nothing but buy you gifts. It's photos and everything of it. It's all on my page. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. They hiding from something. It's still there. Me buying her gifts. All that materialistic. If you notice, her entire thing was about materialism. Just fabricating. She just recently told me she don't got no money. So what you talking this money talk? Hey, this is what I got in my account. Let's keep it a buck. So you want to fabricate these stories. I don't have to fabricate to impress anybody. Everybody knows I'm a hard worker. Everybody know I came from the bottom. Everybody know I went from artist, transition to executive. All of the times y'all see me support this woman, any song, any video she dropped, show me one post of her saying, subscribe to TuneCore. Show me one. Just show me one. Show me one, guys. When I drop the album every month, every single month, as the year progressed, the producers and the artists grew higher and higher and higher. By the time I got to the end of the year and I caught that feature with Lil Wayne, She ain't come home no more. She started staying out. There's people very close to you. When you did that, they said, Pat, we know her for a long time. Don't pay her no mind. She's only doing that to throw you off of your grind. She see you finally about to be successful again, bro. It's been a long time. You deserve it. You know what she did? Start staying out, not coming home. So I could go on and on about her. She could fabricate any lie she want about me. Any lie she want to fabricate, she could fabricate. I wrote 90% of the music since I've been with her. And if you come around me and you type a keyword from any one of her verses, it pops up in my phone with the date that I wrote it. So all of this money talk on that aspect, that's cap. You talk about me buying you gifts. You try to say in the past, oh, he don't buy gifts. That's documented. You walk around with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of jewelry that I bought every single day. You talking this jewelry talk. First and foremost, I have a cash business. So there's numerous times where I cashed you out and you went and bought things. With my money. With my money. You want to talk about property? We bought this house together. We bought it together. We bought it together. I wrote one of your biggest records, man. One of your biggest hits. So you want to downplay me as an artist when I wrote one of your biggest hits. That's so sad. But like I said earlier, the fact that you chose to mention my kids, that's why I responded on this video. As far as the divorce, like I said, she never wanted to get the divorce. She never wanted the divorce, that's correct. And she didn't want to do it peacefully, like two adults, because the attorneys brought to my attention, if you guys agree, the divorce could be private. But if you don't agree, it gets messy. I brought that to her attention. She never wanted to do it. Just recent, and I say within the past few weeks, she's been saying that she wanted to do it civilized way. So we had a plan. She said she wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to work it out. She even tried to tell me, like I told you yesterday, she started asking me, are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that even a question? I'm going forward with the divorce, yes. Now, I wake up to this morning. Very strange. So, what I'm saying to y'all is, the reason why this is happening because you mentioned my children and you lied. You cheated with this lame since 2022. You cheated with numerous others before that. And you know it's true. You know it's true.
So I wanted y'all to take a look at that and really look at what's going on. So you basically got the gist of everything that's going on, from him talking about her not having money like that, for her lying about jewelry, the fact that, money, like he's saying, according to him, that she's out here fabricating a lot of what she is saying about him. Again, I think that Papoose did a lot for Remy. This man spoke about how he put his career on hold during the time when he was hot, according to him. And he was making a lot of money. And he decided to basically put her at the forefront of his life, to where he's traveling back and forth to jail for like a year to see her. And he said that, and that was because she was so miserable in jail. And he stood by her side. I'm seeing people say, well, he cheated on her while she was in jail. How can you cheat on somebody that's locked up? I say that in any situation. If you're dating somebody that's incarcerated, there's going to be situations where that person may step out, and maybe Remy gave him the okay. She is not like she's going to tell him not to mess with other women, even though y'all don't know if he did or not. But that's the argument I'm seeing, to justify the fact that this guy put his life on hold, his career on hold, just for Remy. And we've gotten to this point with Remy because Remy is bitter because the whole easy to block captain relationship failed. She's by herself. She ain't got no man. See, See, I think she's starting to understand how big of a part Papoose was in her life. Papoose was a big part of her life. And now she's starting to get it. And she's having those withdrawals. And it's causing her to have these blow-ups. Because she's realizing that, you know what, Papoose was an important person in her life. But she threw it away because of what? She threw it away just for side D. She threw it all away. Now I'm going to play the audio of the recording that he said that he had from Easy the Block Captain, who said that, you know, said to be extorting.
This is the lane saying that he's holding stuff over her head.
Want to go with that, but you're right though. Anything can happen. So that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of us. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about when I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's sparking is because you do all these shit.
Oh, let me play this again. Can y'all hear the audio? Let me play it again.
You know what I mean? So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with that. But you're right, though. Anything can happen. So that shit going to be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of us. That shit going to blow whenever I say it's going to go. I'm talking about when I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's sparking is because you.
Now bear witness to this. You just heard this lane, who she was dealing with since 2022, say in his own voice, "I got videos and pictures of us. That's going to go whenever I say so." I don't care if she go back to him. This cheating.
And that is that. Now, I want people to understand something. When in regards to Remy is the type of person who wants to control the narrative. I think he even mentioned it in his live about, you know, no longer being a remote for her to control, right? She's used to control. She's used to Papoose doing all these things for her. Now she has to do those things for herself. And no other man is going to do what Papoose did for her. And she's starting to figure that out. See, a lot of these women want power and control in relationships until they realize when they lose a good one, it ain't a lot out there. It ain't a lot out there. Now let's play this. I don't know if I play all of it. This is him talking about catching her with another woman.
Time I try to be intimate. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I try to be intimate with her, and she came in the bed with me. She slipped out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. After she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night.
I said, something is fishy here. I said, I ain't no rocket scientist, but this ain't adding up. You feel me?
So I said, damn, something wrong, something ain't right here. So one time, I had to go do something. I had to go handle some business. So I go handle business. I come back in the crib. It's a big-ass crib. And they got like a long walkway to get to our bedroom. It's like a long walkway. And then on the other side is the other rooms. So I come in the crib. As soon as I walk in, I look down towards our bedroom. I see my daughter in our room by herself. I say, yo, what the heck? Where the hell is she at? So I go up the other side, and when I tell you this, it's a big crib, so it's a long walkway. I go to the other side, I go in the room, she in the bed. I don't see homegirl though. It's like she booked it or something when I came. But I see a whole plate, peanuts, cashew, all these type of raisins all laid out. But my daughter in the room by herself. So I said, yo, why the baby in the room by herself? She made some bullshit excuse. Extreme liar. You never seen a liar like this in your life. I said, where homegirl at? She didn't even answer that. It was just like a weird answer. I pushed past that. Moving on along. I hate to say this, y'all. I hate to say this. But you want to know why she started having so much animosity towards me? Because I ended up finding out the truth, y'all. And I'm not saying this because it's a bad thing, but I'm saying this because, when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people who live that lifestyle. But she has done a lot of bashing towards people who live that lifestyle and talk so bad about them and say so many foul things about them that it hurted her so bad that I knew the truth. So on another day, I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them. Ended up catching it. Now, this individual is a female. So I can't do nothing to her. I don't put my hands on females. Y'all want to know what I did? I told the individual, I said, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not going to do that. I don't hit women. But I told her to get out. I said, get the fuck out. Because I felt very disrespected that took place in my house while my daughter was right there on the bed. And you know what she did? Blamed me. Said it wasn't true. Said my ears deceived me. My eyes deceived me. Which goes back to what I was telling y'all earlier. She's the type of person who will say something to you, and 10 to 5 minutes later, she'll say, I didn't say that. Straight bipolar.
And that's what it's looking like to me. It's looking like that to me. He also mentioned how she's basically a 304. She's not only been cheating since, he says she been cheating since she got out of jail. Ever since she got out of jail, she's been cheating. Just imagine, man, you 6 years of your life. You can't get that back. Remy did not want to be with Papoose. She was with him because he had done so much for her while she was locked up, and she felt guilty. And guilt turns to anger. Guilt turns to frustration, and frustration turns to anger. And that's where you have Remy right now. She didn't want to be with Papoose. She really didn't. She wanted to get out and do her. And that's why he said that ever since she got out of jail, she's been cheating, not only with men, but with women. Secret gay relationship, even though he said that she acted like she wasn't with that. It's always the one that claimed they're not with that. The people who have so much to say about the alphabet community are probably a part of it. I'm just going to say that. The most vehemently anti, rainbow, or they secretly have a flag in their own closet. I'm just going to say that. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all thoughts on this. Is Papoose right to respond? Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.